So I've been playing a little bit of silver matchmaking, and I think I've gotten AIDS now. I think I've gotten literal AIDS from playing matchmaking. So the other day I'm playing Overwatch, which if you don't know is a competitive FPS game similar to games like Team Fortress 2 and I guess kind of similar to Counter-Strike in a way that they're both competitive. But I recently just unlocked competitive and I'm not very good at the game, so I'm getting matched with people who aren't very good at the game. So what ends up happening is I play with a lot of people who are very bad, and it makes the game frustrating, I guess you could say, because it makes me want to break my fucking keyboard. But with Overwatch being so popular, I never really understood why, and I asked a lot of my friends and they said once you start to move up, the game starts to get more competitive and it gets a little bit better because everyone kind of understands what they're doing. And I think the same thing can kind of be said about CSGO. In Overwatch right now, the way I'm playing, I really don't know what I'm doing too much. I'm trying to help out the team as best as I can, but I don't really fully understand what is going on in the game or what I need to be doing. Like, I don't understand the current meta, and I feel like that's the case with a lot of the people around my level in Overwatch. They don't really understand what to do, so it just kind of leads to a clusterfuck of both teams just kind of doing whatever they want, and it's not really the way that the game was probably designed to be played. So in my head, I started drawing the conclusions. I wondered what it would be like in CSGO if I actually started over and went back to the original rank. And before you comment and tell me that I'm a Smurf scum and I should probably go kill myself, note that I've had both of these accounts for probably like 2 or 3 years, and the reason that I'm playing on this Silver Elite Master account is because when I was playing with my original account, I was pretty much ranking both of them up at the same time because one of them was always gonna get, cooldown because I was a toxic motherfucker, so I always had 2 accounts around the same rank, and eventually I stopped being toxic and I stopped needing 2 accounts, so I stopped playing on the one, and it was like gold 4 and it got unranked and now it's Silver Elite again. Well, we're completely off topic now. The reason I went back to play CSGO, though, pretty much was to just see if it is AIDS and if it is probably putting people off of the game. So after playing for a few hours, the first thing I noticed is that literally no one knows how to play. Yeah, no one really knows how to play Counter-Strike at this level. A lot of these people don't have many hours in the game and they don't really know what they're doing, and they do a lot of stupid and foolish things, which are to be expected when you start the game, and there's nothing wrong with not knowing how to play as long as you're continuing to try to learn. But a lot of these players don't really have no clue what to do, so what ends up happening is a lot of matches end up in just killing the whole other team and not really planting the bomb or really playing the objective. It seems like at the lower rank, a lot of people don't really try to play the objective, they're trying to play for frags. For instance, we'll take a site, and instead of everyone guarding the site, a guy will push off the site and try to kill the guys rotating on the other team coming onto the site. That is beyond retarded. So what will happen is this guy will normally end up dying. It will result in the team being very, very salty, and then the guy will blame bullshit 64 tickle, or he'll blame the team for not covering him adequately, even though we're guarding the fucking site and playing the game the way it was meant to be played. But what makes this worse, though, is it seems like a lot of the people at the lower rank, and especially at the silver rank, they seem to think that they know it all, and I can tell you right now, you don't know it fucking all. I knew this because I used to be like that. I used to be the silver that swore he knew everything. I used to be the silver that swore I should be global elite. I used to be all of those memes that you can see on the internet about silvers. I used to literally be a living meme. But, I grew out of that. I kind of understand the game more. I have close to 3,000 hours now on both my accounts, and it can be a bit frustrating when you're trying to give some advice to a player to be like, yo, man, instead of pushing, maybe you should just help us on the site. I'm not backseat gaming. I'm literally doing it when the round is over, just trying to tell them maybe you can help us out on site, trying to say it in the nicest way possible to get flamed and told, you're a fucking idiot, what the fuck do you know? You don't even have that many fucking hours, blah, 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 just flipping the fuck out. And it's just like, okay, man. Okay, you know it all. Okay. Oh, okay, bud. Let's talk about backseat gaming a little bit more, though. In this rank, more than any, I've noticed a lot, and I mean a lot, of backseat gaming. What will end up happening is, well, actually, I should explain what backseat gaming is before. So backseat gaming, if you don't understand what it is, it's pretty much when someone else dies in Counter-Strike, or it could be any game really, what they'll do is they'll try to explain to you how to play and everything that you should do while you're trying to fucking, listen for footsteps and listen for bomb plants, useful things in the game. What will normally end up happening is some asshole normally will yell and try to tell you what to do, and the thing that makes this worse, especially once again at the lower ranks, is no one knows how to play. So a lot of advice given there is wrong. So not only are, you fucking up by making him not be able to hear, you're also giving him advice that would probably get him killed. So it's kind of a lose-lose. Something that is worse though than backseat gaming, and is going to be my third point here, is cheating. Cheating at Silver is a little ridiculous. Normally what will happen is I'll go into a game, and of course I'm smurfing, so I'm playing fairly well. I'm hitting shots that probably the other team might consider cheats, while any other player who is, you know, fairly average to above average will just consider decent aim. But to these guys, a lot of it comes down to, oh, you're a fucking cheater, blah, 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 blah. You know, you don't have any skill, you were just a cheater, you were solely a cheater. And you know what ends up happening? It seems 9 times out of 10, a guy on the other team will turn on his cheats. That's normally what it seems like happens, because it seems very suspicious to me that all of a sudden you're destroying the other team, and then all of a sudden, once they start calling you a cheater, that one guy just starts hitting a lot of suspicious shots in a row. And I'm not normally someone to call cheats either, but it's sketchy when you're getting your ass beat and you're flaming me in the chat, and then all of a sudden you just start 360 no scope headshotting everyone. You know, it's just a little sketchy. The funniest thing though is these kids can still have hacks, and sometimes they're actually still pretty trash. I ran into a kid with an aimbot, but he had literally no game sense, so he didn't really do much. I was still able to outplay him at every turn, because when he went to turn around, he was already dead, because I was already there waiting for him, just because I'm outplaying these kids. And it makes sense that I'm outplaying them, because I have 3,000 hours, and a lot of these people maybe have like 100 or 200 hours, if even less than that. So you can still beat a cheater, and you can still beat someone who is cheating, especially someone who isn't Silver and is cheating. These guys have literally no clue how to cheat. They make it pretty obvious most of the times, and it's kind of funny to watch just some of the stuff they're doing, because it's clear that they're new to the game, and it's clear that they're cheating because they're not very good at hiding it, because they haven't played very long. And these are the type of kids that get banned and will get mad when, you know, their skins and shit are gone, and they'll complain and they'll blame Valve and they'll claim how they never cheated, but we all know they fucking did. But yeah, my experience in Silver this past day or two has been a little weird. It's been a little bad, it's been a little good. I've actually met a lot of cool people in Silver. A lot of the people in Silver aren't bad people. They're not like fucking terrorists or anything. They're not like ISIS. They're not like the worst people fucking ever, but they're just guys playing the game. They're just people who aren't very good. A lot of them might not be good because of just performance issues. Just they're horrible, I guess, or they have horrible internet or horrible computers. That is, once again, another thing you will run across, people with shitty computers and shitty internet, because, you know, a lot of people have third world fucking internet, it seems like. So, you know, keep on the lookout for that. But yeah, people in Silver, they're not really that bad, but what it comes down to it is you just have a lot of people who are know-it-alls and will backseat game, and seemingly a lot of cheaters. So there is a bit of a problem with Silver. You're not really playing the game the way it's meant to be played. If you're new to the game and still in Silver, I recommend watching a lot of YouTube videos trying to learn how to play, because even if you don't have the best game, I've learned that if you just have decent game sense, you can continue to outplay a lot of these players in the Silver level. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. There's probably plenty of more problems I missed in Silver. I only played a few games. I'm just going off the things that I noticed, so feel free to tell me in the comments down below, what do you think are some problems in Silver? What do you think of some things fixed? Because I know a lot of you guys out there are Silver, or hopefully Silver, I guess. I don't know. But you guys probably know a lot more about me. This has been more of a rambling commentary. I don't know if you guys like it. Feel free to tell me in the comments down below if you did. But like I said, I don't know if I said this already, but hit the like button. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. And if you're new, how about you subscribe? But yeah, guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.